The opposite end of the spectrum is instead of having a job maybe with a lot of money, you trade it for a lifestyle. So you get a good work-life balance. And this is kind of what I see with myself. The reason why I went into this thing of becoming a digital nomad was not for the money, it was for the lifestyle. You do get to pick who you want to work with. So if you want to work with good people, good vendors, good collaborators, you get to choose who you want to work with. You also get to choose who you want to work with for your clients. And you can fire clients. If you have clients that you don't like or you're having problems with them, with your own business, you can call the shots, you can fire them. So you're basically in 100% in control. You do have higher risk, but it potentially means higher reward. The disadvantages, however, are that you don't get the steady paycheck. It could be feast or it could be famine for a while. I remember having a time 7-8 years ago when I first started, I was ready to spend about $600 on a marketing campaign to go after like 1,000 people on a postcard campaign. And that much money is like, wow, I could survive for a couple of months. That's little groceries, to buy a lot of food. And it was, well, do I take a gamble and hopefully get a couple of customers that will spend, maybe $1,000 here and there? It's one of those things that you have to, evaluate. It's also unconventional. If you decide to work in a business, to become your own boss, and become a digital nomad, you can't go to your grandmother and say, hey, I'm a digital nomad. She won't understand what that is. Probably your friends and family members don't know what it's like to be a digital nomad. I suffer from this now. I'm still in contact with my friends that I went to high school with, college with, my graduate school, and they're all having nice jobs, working at IBM, one guy works at Facebook even, and they look at this type of lifestyle and think it's unsupportable. Why are you doing this? It doesn't make sense. It's nothing we went to school to learn how to do. But it does require something that you have to have a lot of self-discipline. You need to stay motivated because even during the bad times, you still have to go to work because if you don't work, nobody else is going to, and you need to be able to support the lifestyle. So I'm going to show you the holy book of what it is to learn how to do this lifestyle, and it's inspiration for me and for a lot of other people who became digital nomads. It's called The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. And if you've never heard of the book, if you want to spend money on the book, send me an email. I have it, a hacked copy I found in the everybody else sent it to. It's a really inspirational book. It really, in theory, is talking about you can work for a whole week, only spend 4 hours, and you can have this lifestyle. It's a goal to get to, but in reality, it's not the truth. But the nice thing about it, the inspiration that I took from it, is to unplug from the normal corporate way of life and do something completely different. It's basically hacking your career. And some of the takeaways are to hire people to do things that you don't like to do, and hire people to do things that you don't want to do, so that you can enjoy your work, the few hours that you hopefully will only work, and make some money at it. The first stage of being a digital nomad is, of course, to earn what's called a coconut cash. Coconut cash is basically live on the beach. Everybody wants to live on the beach, I think. And it's the lifestyle of the rich and famous. But as a digital nomad, you can do something like this. You can probably do it with only working 4 hours a day, and you'll earn enough money to survive. All it takes to get to this level is find 10 customers who are willing to buy your product or service and have them spend $100 a month for that product or service. About $1,000 a month, you can live in places like Southeast Asia. One of the largest areas where these people live, it's in Chiang Mai, Thailand. I haven't been there, I was just in Bangkok last month, but a lot of people that were at this conference in Bangkok, they're going here to live. Cost of living is extremely low, and it's a group of people that are digital nomads who run their own businesses. If you're interested in seeing other places where you can do this, there's a website called nomadlist.io. You can sort by different categories, like the monthly cost of living. You can sort based on the temperature, the weather. Some places are cold, like here, Romania. I choose to live here because I like the 4 seasons. I'm from Wisconsin, so I'm not scared of the snow. It also shows like the internet speed of the different locations, how good the air quality is, maybe how far away it is to travel, and how far ahead or behind it is time zone. So you'll be able to sort this, look through the list, and if you just decided to go ahead and move out of your mom's house and live on a beach somewhere or somewhere else, you can search for these places. When you click on it, you find cost of living based on a meal, cost at a restaurant meal, cost of staying in youth hostels, renting an apartment, a nice apartment in the city, outside the city, cost of internet, things like that. Okay, the next stage of becoming a digital nomad, it's a goal that everybody wants to get to, is becoming what's called a baller. Have you ever heard of a baller, the term baller? Like a cue ball, e-ball? It's a high roller. It's, if you look at American rap artists, those are ballers, the ones with the big rims on the cars and all the bling, the gold, and the beautiful girls. That's baller status. And to do that as a digital nomad, if you're not good at rapping, then you have to have your own business where you can work on the business, not in the business. This is a very distinct criteria. So you don't want to trade dollars, hours for dollars. You want to trade, you want to create an asset that's going to increase in income and generate revenue. So the second point of this is having a business that's going to be scalable and having a product that's scalable or a service that's scalable. And of course the benefits are to have flying first class and staying in 5-star hotels. I'm not at that stage yet. Maybe, we'll see. The solution is actually quite easy. You build a team. You build a team that's the system that you help improve and make better and more powerful. And still, you can do it with 10 customers. Now you just have to have a product or service that's going to be charged at $1,000 a month for each of them. And this will generate $120,000 a year. There are people who do this. They set the formula and they say, what do I have a value that people are willing to spend $1,000 a month for? And I've met many of them last month when I was at this conference in Thailand, and they're doing quite well. Okay, so I have some of the solutions of what you can do for ideas. Generally, to be a digital nomad, you're going to have one of two things if you're not going to be a freelancer. You're going to either sell a service or you're going to sell a product. So this is a list of different services and products. I don't think I need to run through them one by one. Does anybody have questions about what some of these mean versus others? I'm more in the line where I'm doing website design and hosting. It's kind of like a SaaS product. SaaS means software as a service. So it's something where you have a product instead of Microsoft Office where somebody buys a license and owns it in perpetuity. You would sell it at a monthly fee. And you guys know what explainer videos are? Explainer videos is a really neat thing. A lot of startup companies will have this. They will have a new product or service and they want to show people what it's about. There's a ton of people making crapload of money with creating explainer videos. It's like a 30-second, 2-minute video describing how that product or service works. It's usually an animation. Hi, this is Tom. Tom has a problem with this. Are you like Tom? This is the solution. So that's kind of the idea behind this. A lot of people are doing ebooks. A lot of people will sell ebooks to generate an audience to get them to buy their software as a service product. A lot of people become internet celebrities based on videos or podcasts and blogging. So by having a good status within the community that they are experts in SEO or experts in marketing automation, it's the funnel that brings in all these customers to help them, grow their business that way. So there are some people who do only one of these. I've met people who are digital nomads who go to China. They go to China every couple of months, find a really cool product, or have an idea for a product, have it sourced. Will buy a container load of product, have it shipped to the United States, and they sell it on Amazon or eBay. Some of these products aren't sexy. They're talking about like hospital products or booties for, hospital gowns. Some of it was for old folks' homes. For caregiving, it was basically they're coming up with a line of products and they're going to own a category on Amazon.com. Amazon is the world's largest marketplace. You go on there and you want to find anything, you're going to find it there. And these people are sourcing products that nobody else has yet put onto Amazon. And so some of these guys are making millions of dollars just doing stuff like that. But again, it's not about the money, it's more about the lifestyle. And in some cases, people are remote. Here's my contact information. Feel free to email me if you have questions now. Be happy to answer them.